Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 17th Annual NFI North Empowerment Awards. It's hard to believe that 17 years has passed us by and that each year we've had the opportunity to come together and celebrate individuals who have benefited from the organization's work. And beyond that, they've not only benefited from the organization's work, but they've gone on to help and support others in the true form of NFI's mission, where we all work together to inspire and empower each of us so that we can reach our full potential. I'm thrilled that you've come to join us, and even though this is a different time, we're struggling with the pandemic and the challenges of COVID-19, the key thing is that we continue to do our critical work. We have such an important purpose as an organization, and today's celebration serves as a keystone. It's a true reminder to each of us about the power of NFI and the power that we fulfill by pursuing our mission together. So welcome to the 17th Annual Empowerment Awards. I hope you can sit back and enjoy this video of all that's been accomplished and all the people that we're going to recognize. And in keeping with that, I want to start with first recognizing one of NFI North's outstanding volunteers. This individual, whose name is Margot Holmes, is receiving the Jan Arsenault Award this year. Many of you know that Jan Arsenault was a steadfast leader of the NFI North community. She gave of her time selflessly. She joined our board of directors and ultimately became the board president. And until her untimely passing, just gave selflessly of her time and her talent. Now, when Jan passed, the board decided that we should have an award, an extra special award for individuals who mirror Jan Arsenault's contribution. And so the board determined that we should have the Jan Arsenault Memorial Award. And this year, I can't tell you how pleased I am that the board of directors voted unanimously to give this award to Margot Holmes. Now, I'll tell you just a little bit about Margot. Margot is one of the most unassuming yet wonderful supporters of NFI North. She's not only served on our advisory board, but she's been an active supporter of Finson Road and our Bangor services. And by the way, just recently was voted onto the board of directors. So please join me in welcoming Margot as she accepts her award, the Jan Arsenault Award. Here we go. Here comes Margot.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for this distinct honor I humbly accept. I have attended 2 of NFI North's Empowerment and Employee Award events in the past. It was truthfully a wonderful experience to witness the heartfelt testimonies given by the residents and staff. The organization's impact within our community is phenomenal, which is why I am both a member of the board and a volunteer. I'm grateful and proud that I work for such a wonderful institution such as Bangor Savings Bank, who encourages employees to support their communities through volunteering. They, like I, understand the importance of organizations like NFI North and how much they contribute to our children, youth, families, adults, and seniors by helping make positive changes in their lives and achieve personal goals. NFI North was highly recommended to me by so many. We were so fortunate that there was an opening at Finson Road for my mother. Jay and the staff welcomed her with open arms and went above and beyond to make her feel safe and welcomed. I always knew she was in excellent care and, most importantly, loved and respected. The staff was so devoted that they and their families would stop by on their days off to visit with the residents and to attend special functions. Just another example of their devotion, the last days of my mother's life, Jay and all of the staff did everything they could to make my mother as comfortable as possible and make my family feel welcomed. They got us through a very difficult time, and they were there to the end. I can't begin to tell you how much that meant to all of us. My sister and I never felt alone. My mother adored the staff and referred to them as family. Vincent Road was her home. NFI North truly holds a special place in my heart. Thank you all for what you do.
Well, thank you, Margot, for your kind words. And more than that, thank you for your commitment and dedication to NFI North. We can't tell you how much we appreciate all that you've done to support us, and we look forward to working together in the future. It gives me great pleasure now to introduce the next speaker, who will provide some background about our very first Empowerment Awardee for this year. And the person I'd like to introduce right now is Carrie Riley Pickford, the Program Director for Maple Lodge. Take it away, Carrie.
Good afternoon. My name is Carrie Pickford, and I am the Program Director at NFI North's Transitional Housing Services at the Maple Lodge in Bethlehem, New Hampshire. And I feel honored to be introducing our 2020 Empowerment Award winner, Aaron Wyman. Aaron arrived at the Maple Lodge in March of 2019 and hit the ground running, making our services work for him. He took control of his treatment and recovery, and his proactive approach was instrumental in accomplishing his initial goals in a short amount of time. When Aaron walked through the doors at Maple Lodge, his first words to us were, "I am only here for a couple of days." He was guarded and very quiet and reluctant to let any of us in. After some time, Aaron began to open up. He set goals with such drive and motivation, and he set his end goal of living in his own apartment. Aaron has a genuine desire to help everyone around him. He has become a beacon of light and a role model in our home. When we have new people join our community, Aaron is the first to extend a hand, forge a relationship, and share his recovery journey to convey such hope to those he meets. When we fast forward to today, Aaron is working hard at apartment seeking, and once he finds the right one, he will be transitioning to independent living. Aaron embraced NFI North services, worked his treatment, and became emblematic of the NFI North mission. I would now like for him to share his story and his goals with all of you.
Hey, I'm Aaron Wyman. I'm here at NFI North. In the past year and a half, I have turned around my life due to hard work that I have put into treatment, and NFI North staff helped me move forward. When I first moved to NFI, I needed to work on several different aspects of my life. I needed to build structure in my life. I needed to get out of bed on time and find a job. I have accomplished those and recently received my one-year coin from Shaw's for a year of work completed. The directors, who are Carrie and Matt, have encouraged me to move in a positive direction. Nurse Kate also has me controlling my medications, and I take care of them by myself. This is rewarding for me to be independent with my medication. The final note of the speech that I have the utmost respect for NFI as a whole, and I thank you fully. Some of my goals in the future are to work full-time as well as compete at MMA at a professional level, and use the drive I have to be the best person I can be overall. Thank you.
Wow, Aaron, thank you for your words and congratulations on your award. It's a fantastic honor, and I'm so impressed, as we all are, with the work that you've done. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our next ambassador, Brandon Ingraharo. Brandon will speak to our next honoree.
Hello, my name is Brandon Guerrero, and I'm the Assistant Program Director of NFI North Oliver Place, and today I'm introducing our Empowerment Award winner, Hayden Thompson. Hayden started to stay here at Oliver Place back in the summer of 2017, and we started off a bit rocky. He was angry, and it showed sometimes with his relationships with peers, sometimes with his relationships with staff. But even then, when it was rocky, he showed so much potential. He would go help our neighbors, cut their grass, rake their leaves, and then when they would try to offer money, say, "I don't want money. I just want to help you out. He wanted to be a member of this community. That continued when he started school here. He was very engaged socially at school, though academically we had to remind him about his projects, his reports, and hand in his homework. But he was also a varsity football player, a wrestler, and a baseball player, and always wanted to be involved in more activities that made him a member of something bigger than himself. When he wasn't on the field, and he wasn't here working treatment at Oliver Place, he was always holding down a job. One of the hardest working youth we've ever had here. He had jobs at the local supermarket, a local business, and local restaurant. And he was a valued member of all of those teams. He would get there early. He would work really hard. He would go in when they called him in. He was dependable. He was reliable. When he was here at the program, we were working on identifying how his actions affected others. And though it took some time, he was able to not only accept that, but grow from that. And be able to actually share what he was learning all the way through that last summer he was here after he graduated high school. He chose to stay here until he went to college. The day that we brought him to college, there was a tear in my eye. There was a tear in his. But he had grown so far from that young man that was so angry back in the summer of 2017. Now, Hayden's living near his natural supports up in Bangor, and he's pursuing a career in carpentry, currently working as a roofer. Couldn't be more proud. And he's going to continue to expand on that. But speaking to him recently, he wants to move back to the Bath area and bring those carpentry skills here and give back to a community that he says gave so much to him. So without further delay, Hayden Thompson, our Empowerment Award winner. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hayden Thompson. I was a resident at Oliver Place from 2017 to 2019. While I was there, I had many difficult challenges put in my way. I was still on probation, and I didn't like authority figures. So for a long time, me and Brandon and everybody else in the program just didn't get along. When I turned 17, that's when things started changing for me. I figured out, I'm going to be an adult soon, and I got to buck up and take control of my life and stop letting other people, the people that are getting under my skin, take control of it for me. And so my 17th birthday, I decided I was going to make a change. I was going to graduate from the program as a role model, as a upstanding citizen of Bath, and as a decent student at Morris High School. My journey at Oliver Place started when I was in Long Creek. I had been there for some behavioral issues, and I decided that I needed to, I couldn't stay there. It just wasn't the right place for me. And I went home. I went to Oliver Place, and it started out okay. I was like, I like this program, it's awesome. And then people started telling me what to do, and I didn't like it. But as time went on, I grew up, I matured, I let Brandon and Andrea and Sharina and Liz and all the other staff members at Oliver Place help me grow and turn me into the man that I am today. When I first got there, I was just a ball of anger. Didn't matter what anybody said to me, I could blow up at any moment. But I joined a football team, and everything started to smooth out. And I wrestled, and I played baseball and track and field my senior year for Morris High School. I was a decent student, had to have a push sometimes now and again. But as I was growing up, I figured out, look, everything has a reason to be put in front of me. God has put this obstacle in front of me for a reason. He wants me to get over it. And finally, when I was 17 years old, I looked at the choices I had made in my life and I said, I need to change. So I started confiding in Andrea and Brandon more. I turned my life around and I started to listen. And that's a big part of how you're going to help yourself, is to listen. Doesn't matter if you don't like what they're saying, you just got to listen. Because what they're going to tell you is probably right, whether you like it or not.
Hey, Hayden, thanks for your words of wisdom. And I love the fact that we can hear some carpentry going on in the background. Can't wait till you get down into the bath area to help out with some of that too. Just fantastic. Congratulations on your award. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Amy Siebert, Program Director for Bridge Crossing. Amy will introduce our next honoree in this year's Empowerment Awards. Take it away, Amy.
Good afternoon. My name is Amy Siebert. I'm the Program Director here at NFI North Bridge Crossing in Dodge House. I am the lucky ambassador for a young man from the Southern Maine region who was a graduate of Bridge Crossing not too long ago. We are so excited to be able to celebrate Andrew Purdue and his family for all the great work and success that they had during their experience here at Bridge Crossing. Just to tell you a little bit about Mr. Andrew, he came to us pretty bound and determined that he didn't need to be here. Once he took some time to learn a little bit about himself and learn a little bit about us, he developed some pretty strong bonds and relationships with the staff here. Which I think led to a lot of his success, because as he turned a corner and confidently trusted the staff, he made great big gains in his understanding and awareness of his own personal needs. Andrew has a heart of gold. He is one of those kids who left here teaching us probably more than we taught him. We were super lucky to experience the level of humor and fun that he brings to anyone he meets. One of the fun things he used to do is on Thursday nights, as part of just a fun Thursday night activity, he would put on a concert for us. And he would sing, I think it was Maroon 5, and have a lot of fun sharing those experiences with us. He built so much self-esteem during that time. One of the other really beneficial things he was able to teach us was how to work with a child who has such a medical need within the world of residential. He worked on helping us to understand his medical needs, and then in return, he taught a lot of our kids about them and helped them learn about how special the need is for him to have such good health care and self-care. So we couldn't be more proud of Andrew. His mom, Taylor, she came here with the open mind that she was going to do whatever it took to help her and her family heal and get back together. And she truly took that serious, and she was engaged and such an active participant for Andrew. Andrew had to learn how to be a son, and through the patience of his mom, was able to really do that and develop some really strong bonds. He also had to learn how to be a a brother. And once he made those connections with his family and learned how to allow himself to have a stepfather, his whole family system began to come together. And while he hasn't been gone from us for very long, he was able to graduate from Bridge Crossing and move on to living at home and experiencing school in a private school, and has continued to maintain his success. Andrew is one of those kids who will forever be in our heart and has left a big impression on the staff and the children that were here during his time. So we are so proud and so excited to share the award-winning nomination for Andrew Purdue and his family. Congratulations, Andrew. We're so excited for you and hope that your continued success is felt by you and your family.
Hi, I'm Taylor Purdue, Andrew's mom. Andrew went into the program a couple years ago, and it was a really great experience for him and our whole family. It was probably one of the best things that we've ever been able to do for him, and we're very happy to get him in NFI North. He has a lot of major health issues that they were able to accommodate there. We're very grateful for that, as it was hard to place him. And he made, had made wonderful relationships while he was there that he still enjoys calling and talking to the staff, just built great connections. And not only did they help him, they helped me and the rest of the family learn how to help him, which was great because we needed that as well. So it was really a whole family experience, being able to help him grow and get to where he needed to be. It was healthy for everyone and just great.
Hi, I'm Andrew. Bridge Crossing really helped me out through the last couple of years. It was really hard for me to get placed in a group home because the hospital that I was at couldn't really find a placement for me at the time. So they found a placement, and I met really great people along the way. I met some really good friends and some really good staff. Some of them left, which was really sad, but it was nice to meet them and get to know everyone. And it was a very hard experience at first, but once I got used to it, I started finally realizing what was going on, and then I finally talked about it. Then I was discharged, and I've been going to a good school, private school, and it's really nice there. It's small for, kids who have issues that need help, and all the teachers there are really nice. And
Bridge Crossing helped us get there too. They really helped set us up for success after discharge as well. What are some things you learned there that you want to share?
I learned that it's important to use your skills out in the real world because it's not gonna, if you don't use them, if you have a job, you could get fired for losing your temper on someone at work. And it's not going to be very easy out there, especially with the pandemic going on. I have to be very safe out there with my disease and everything, and it's going to take a while, but at least I've been able to go to school and be there for a good while.
Use your coping skills that you learned.
Yeah, and just being able to and the school there does points and a school sword. It's really nice because you get to get stuff there and
What are some of the things you guys did at Bridge Crossing School?
We would go on field trips during the summer. We had we would have a really nice time. We have a school to go to, and it would be really fun because all the teachers and staff there and the kids would make really funny jokes, and we would just have a good time. And I miss everyone there, but people who have been discharged, I'm proud of them, and I hope that they do really great out in the world. It's not easy, but once you start to get older, you'll start to realize more things about life and how appreciative you should be about things that are going on.
Bridge Crossing helped you understand that.
Yes.
I'm glad.
That's wonderful. Do you have a favorite memory?
My favorite memory was getting to have, things to do with the kids, play games, play imaginary games outside, getting to have food on our table, getting to have a bed to sleep in, getting to have TV to watch, And one of my, what are they called? The people who are with the kids during the day, advocates. my advocate already passed away while I was there, and it was very sad for everyone. It was a hard time to get through that. But rest in peace to Artie, and kudos to Jamie because he had to go through that, and Artie was his roommate. That's all I have to say.
That was very sweet of you. Well, congratulations, Andrew, for the Empowerment Award.
For working so hard.
We are all very proud of you.
Thank you.
Hey, Andrew, can't thank you and your mom enough for your words. It's obvious that you guys have just done a fantastic job, and you're so well deserved of this Empowerment Award. Very excited for you. Congratulations. Well, it gives me great pleasure now to introduce Heather Metlock. Heather is one of our Fast Forward coordinators, and she's going to introduce the next Empowerment Awardee. Take it away, Heather.
Good afternoon, NFI family and friends. It is with great enthusiasm that I am here today to honor and to celebrate my dear friends and former wraparound youth, Jonathan Reynolds and his mom, Melissa Labrie, for their outstanding accomplishments, unwavering commitment, and overall success with the Fast Forward program. Jonathan was referred to the Fast Forward program in March 2017 after being discharged from the New Hampshire State Hospital, where he had been temporarily placed for aggressive behavior toward his mother. At just 11 years old, Jonathan was running the household and suffered from severe depression and anxiety, which crippled him from being able to live his life fully. Afraid of the world outside his bedroom walls, he holed himself up inside the apartment he shared with his mother and rarely interacted with anyone outside his group of online friends. He both verbally and physically abused his mother. He struggled at school, both academically and socially. He was bullied incessantly, and as a result, often just did not attend. He rarely left the house and was afraid to sleep alone. Fast forward approximately 20 months. Today, Jonathan and Missy are thriving with an amazing team of sustainable supports in place. The day Jonathan realized that this team was invested and truly committed to helping him and his mom realize their own potential and achieve their goals, things started to change for Jonathan. Jonathan started to apply himself more in school and has since made honor roll on multiple occasions. He began to step outside his comfort zone and tried new things. He explored new interests. His aptitude for technology was fostered while attending Pennachuck Middle School in Nashua, when he was given the opportunity to use his strengths, rebuilding computers for the staff and recording school drama performances. In addition, Jonathan has adopted a healthier lifestyle. He spends more time with friends and outside riding his bike, fishing, skateboarding, and snowboarding. His relationship with his mom has improved immensely as well. Today, Missy and Jonathan are one another's biggest cheerleaders. They enjoy one another's company and spend more quality time together now than ever before. They have learned how to effectively resolve conflict and to be more present when they are together. With the support of her Fast Forward team, parenting coach, family, and friends, Missy was able to take charge of her household again and has become confident in her ability to parent Jonathan. Missy has found herself, she has found her purpose, and she has rebuilt relationships with her loved ones. Together and individually, Missy and Jonathan stand today stronger, happier, and far more confident with who they are and what they do than ever before. These two have a story to tell, as we all do, a story that is full of twists and turns and ups and downs, but one that so beautifully illustrates the power of unconditional love and support. Missy and Jonathan, I know for certain that I am not only speaking for myself when I say that words alone cannot even express how proud I am of you both. You have come so far since that day in March of 2017 when Heidi and I met you for the very first time. You are most deserving of this award. Thank you always for allowing us to be a part of your journey. We are forever blessed, and you will both always hold a very special place in our hearts. Please accept the scholarship to be put towards something of your choice that will enhance or enrich your lives in some ways.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan, and my mom and I were in the Fast Forward program. Thank you for choosing me for the Empowerment Award. Before I started with the Fast Forward program, I felt lonely, angry, and I struggled with school. I was always getting in trouble. I didn't care what I did, and I felt like I couldn't talk to anyone. After I was hospitalized, I met with Heather, my wraparound coordinator from Fast Forward, and Heidi from NAMI, and my life changed for the better. Today, I feel like it's okay to ask for help. I can always find someone to talk to. I have better support with school, and my relationship with my mom is better than it was before. I'm really proud that my mom ended her addiction, and I'm proud of myself that I'm doing a lot better than I was before. And I'm 14 years old. I have a job. I have hobbies. I like snowboarding, riding my bike, fishing, and going to the beach. I wouldn't be here today without the help from Heather and Heidi. Thank you again.
Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa, and my son, Jonathan, and I were part of the Fast Forward program. In my eyes, our wraparound coordinator, Heather, deserves an award. Heather and Heidi from NAMI did not give up on us. I'm not proud of my past or what I did, but I am proud of who I am today, and that is because of the Fast Forward program. Jonathan and I were broken and severely damaged. Jonathan had no structure, and I was definitely not being a mother that offered support and guidance. I have mental illness, and with the combination of substance misuse, everything spiraled out of control. Jonathan and I had a hostile relationship. I didn't know how to parent, and he was physically and verbally abusive. Everything was a constant struggle. After Jonathan was hospitalized, we became involved with the Fast Forward program, and we needed a lot of help. After meeting with Heather a couple of times, she brought over our family vision. It's on a big poster sticky that reads, "Our family vision is to live together, safely, peacefully, happily, cooperatively, respectfully, and comfortably in our own home where we find peace in being together." This is still hung on our living room wall. Fast Forward gave us the tools, support, and guidance for Jonathan and I to be where we are today. Every day isn't perfect, and for me, that is okay. I am proud of Jonathan and how he has grown so much. Today, we are able to be open and honest with each other, and most importantly, hug each other. I am 32 months sober, and I will continue with my recovery support to remain solid. We will forever be grateful to the Fast Forward program, and especially to Heather and Heidi. We love you.
Congratulations to all of our honorees this year. Your stories are incredible, and we're all moved by the work that you've done. And we're so thankful for the entire NFI North community and the good work that all of our team members do every day. Now, I have to tell you that each of our honorees this year will receive a $1,500 grant to support them that's tailored to them, to their individual interests and needs. So that's something that we should all celebrate. In addition, each program put together a gift basket for our honorees, and they've received a certificate. Oh, and I've got to say too, Governor Sununu has written each of our honorees a personal letter of accommodation reflecting their success and the fact that they've received this wonderful award. I want to thank our entire community here at NFI North for all of the excellent work that you do every day, day in and day out, to support the people we serve. I want to thank our board of directors for their steadfast commitment to this very important organization. I want to thank our sponsors for all the work that they've done to contribute and make these empowerment awards possible. I hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. It's incredibly powerful, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Thanks so much. Have a great day.